It makes me happy because I realize what I could have been and what I am now.
Really good inside of myself. It makes I realize that I've done something, but I realize I've made something of my life.
And they care, that not only from staff but from the girls. That's really hard for me to accept because I've never had it before.
ByrdHouse is a girls group home for teenage girls ages 11 to 17 years of age. On an average, they're around 14 to 16. The majority of our clients are. In most cases, all the girls are court-ordered. So that means that the case managers or the caseworkers will actually petition the court to have them placed at this level of care. So they actually go through a whole screening committee before they're actually placed here at the ByrdHouse. For the most part, they begin with truancy, not wanting to go to school, could have criminal backgrounds but not major, maybe a car theft, shoplifting, gang involvement, and then on the other flip side, neglect abuse issues.
In June of 1999, I was taken away from home. I got really bad into drugs. At first it was marijuana.
So I have always had a hard, rough life. My dad in and out of prison, my mom into gangs, my brothers into gangs.
It was horrible, and living on the streets, and I'd go visit my mom all the time, and she'd notice, and she'd cry, and it was really, really hard. And finally I got caught and ended up getting 3 felonies out of it.
Well, my mom was always in and out of prison, just partying, smoking weed, not really caring, and then it just got me to where I didn't care.
I don't know, I just had a lot of problems, and that's why I came to the ByrdHouse and lived here forever, felt like, but it still worked out.
We try to interview the girls before they come, let them know what the expectations are, let them feel a little bit comfortable, and then our premise is it doesn't matter what you did before you come to the ByrdHouse. We want honesty and respect and work through your issues so that you can actually be a whole woman when you graduate the program.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable here because I've been in situations like these plenty of times, and I'm with more girls that are in the same situation as me, and I have people that understand, that have seen things that I've been through, and instead of just going to a house where people are not really familiar with the lifestyle that I've been in.
The reason why I like it is because of the much support that we have as far as the staff and the girls here.
Our main goal is just to help these girls become successful. On an average, they're here 5 or 6 months. Maximum time is a year, so it's a year-long program if they choose to take that long.
I've been here for 6 months. I'm happy because I realized that I made progress in myself, and I think I'm ready to go home. Well, I know I'm ready to be home.
An average day for them is pretty structured. They start their day in the morning at 5:30, giving them enough time to prep, and girls take a long time to get ready for school. So at about 6:30, we have what we call a devotion, which is kind of just a thought for the day, kind of get their day kind of going on the right track.
And then from 6:30 to 6:45, they eat breakfast. 6:45, you do your chores. And 7, we go and do drop-offs for schools.
They actually attend normal school, so they actually have their social network. Their regular classes, they still do their core classes, their English, their history, their science, their PE, and things of that sort.
And then we come back, and you have free time from 3 to 4, and then 4 o'clock we go to rec. And then we take them up to Cottonwood Heights Recreation Center, where they go and work out and do some sort of calisthenics at least 4 times a week. And once we come back from rec, just from 4 to 5, we do productive hours.
They are then in homework supervision, which means they bring their homework home. If they don't have any homework, we try to provide something for them, whether they're reading a book or something of that sort. This is the girls' computer lab. They do their writing assignments here that they have to do each week. They may have homework that they have to complete. So they use this computer lab probably on a daily basis. And sometimes, of course, the games are there. So if they have free time, they play cards or whatever the games are on the computer, so they'll do a lot of that too.
Hour, and that's from 5 to 6:30, and we have dinner.
Mashed potatoes.
And they all eat for dinner. Breakfast time, they're all kind of running around, but dinner, they actually sit down together as a group and eat with the staff. Okay, this is kind of where they eat and have their meals. Of course, the walls are full with affirmations, positive thoughts for the girls that they can read on a daily basis. And most times they enjoy this room. It's a lot of energy in here also, with laughter and things of that sort when they're eating.
And then they have programming, which is Beat the Streets, and it's like teaches you a whole bunch of things like gang mentality and stuff like that.
They sit in here. We'll have our groups, kind of their social room, their networking room. They're not allowed to socialize in each other's bedrooms, so they'll do a lot here. They'll watch the movies here and things of that sort also. Then in the evening, they'll have their own evening group, which is just kind of a girls' check-in group. How was your day? Is there any feedback that you can give to your peers?
And that's like just a check-in group, how your day was, and giving the other peers feedbacks.
After that, they can do evening showers, their evening chores, and it's bedtime, lights out about 9 o'clock.
I think it's a wonderful program. I mean, at the time, yes, I hated it. And I'm sure every girl feels the same way, that nobody wants to be here, but I mean, it's a wonderful program. Edith is a wonderful program director.
I really love these girls, but I'm a hard one. and they will tell you that. I'm pretty strict and structured, and we'll let them know when they're kind of out of line and what to do with it, and empower themselves to kind of fix it.
And it doesn't look like a program. It looks like a home, and that's another thing that helps out with living in such a place. It doesn't look like a facility or a jail or something, a hole or anything like that.
Yeah, you have way more freedom. You're not always stuck in a cell. You're able to go to a public school, do a lot of things, get on walks, earn levels, wear street clothing and stuff like that. Once you get on certain levels, you can wear street clothing.
Unlike here, where I have so many privileges and freedom, and like they trust you right off the back, and they go all out their way for you, and you really have like your own freedom and responsibilities.
My support that I have here with the staff, and them keeping me going and going and going, and just keeping me up there and not letting me bring myself down.
This program will help you and work around whatever it is, whether you're going back with your family. It has family therapy for you. It has visits that you slowly get 4 hours all the way up to Friday to Sunday. You have your family there with you to support you. If you're going on your own, after here, there's also another program that Edith does called Independent Living, where she has you in a house where you're with other girls and you work on your own and you do your own thing, and it's like you're on your own, but you still have that support, which is really good because none of my other programs have ever done that.
It's been successful. We've been around since September of 1997. And this is our 8th year, and we're really enjoying it. At least about 80% of our girls will actually complete the program and be very successful once they leave the ByrdHouse. We have a contract with the state of Utah, so it's a per fee for service, so we get paid on how many clients are here, which doesn't really fit the bill, so we do a lot of fundraising annually. We're hoping to grow. So we pretty much have like maybe a 5-year plan that we'd like to implement. 10 girls right now. With the new program, we'd probably double that with about 20 girls.
It made a big impact on my life. Edith helped me so much. I mean, I would say for any adolescent that's about to turn 18, I mean, if Edith hadn't taught me how to budget, learn about credit cards, loans, I mean, I don't have a loan, but I learn about all that stuff, I mean, I'd probably be lost right now and I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
We try to break that down too. It doesn't matter how much makeup you have on, or it's all here, and how do you feel about yourself? So your self-concept. So we work a lot of self-esteem, self-concept with the girls while they're here.
I feel really good. I feel really happy now. And
yeah, I'm gonna miss it a lot, but yet I'm kind of glad, because I progressed through it. But yet I am gonna miss it.
And so I really do have to change this time. They're not playing with me.
All I want from you is honesty and trust and respect.
I never thought that I would be the person I am today. I never thought that. I mean, if you think about it, if I wouldn't have never gotten taken away from home, what would I be like now? I'd probably be a drug addict, pregnant, on the streets, dropout. I mean, anything you could think of, but I mean, I realized, I've done a lot of good things now.
As I know in myself that I made it, and now I'm here.